onto my video. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Kristina. I'm a hairdresser and I have a salon in Essex. At the moment, obviously in the UK, we're on government lockdown for 3 weeks. We are currently in just the start of week 2. So I haven't been working for the past week on clients. Obviously I've been doing business stuff in the background, but apart from that I am going mad. So I thought now would be a great opportunity to start my channel and to be able to give some tips and advice to you guys while we're in lockdown, because obviously salons are closed and we don't know how long for. There's lots of rumours that we're going to be on social distancing. We're going to have to be social distancing until October. So, you know, who knows how long this is going to last. So yeah, I just wanted to give some tips on how you can look after your hair at home. Although we're not going out anywhere, obviously it's a great opportunity to be able to give our hair that extra TLC that maybe we don't feel like we have the time to do when we're busy working normal, living our everyday lives. So my first tip is going to be, don't wash your hair as much anyway. Obviously, you know, we have to wash our hair, we have to keep our hair clean, but if you're a person that washes your hair every other day, like go to every 3 days, or if you can go to every 4 days. Just give yourself that extra day where you're not washing your hair. It gives your hair the opportunity to take benefit from all the natural oils that your scalp produces, which in turn means we won't be using as much heat on our hair. So if you're normally a person that washes your hair every other day, so on average you'll be washing your hair 3 times a week. So that's washing your hair 3 times a week, drying your hair 3 times a week, and potentially using heated styling tools on your hair 3 times a week. Even by just giving your hair that extra day, so only washing it every 3 days, you're reducing the amount of heat that you use on your hair by a massive percentage. So obviously you're then creating less heat damage for your hair. And I get it that, you know, for a lot of us, having our hair nice makes us feel better. So absolutely, you know, if washing and curling your hair is going to make you feel better for sitting at home or working from home, or, you know, doing whatever you've got to do in your home, if curling your hair is going to make you feel better, absolutely do it. If you don't need to, if you can get away with not doing it, then great. Because this can be a great opportunity just to give your hair a break. Let it have a rest from, you know, all the stress that we put it through on a day-to-day basis. So by washing your hair less often, it gives you an opportunity to retrain your hair. If you are one of these people that feels like you need to wash your hair every day, just by giving it an extra day, an extra 2 days before you wash it, it very quickly your scalp will adjust to what you're doing, and it will be like, oh, okay, we're not going to be washed straight away, so we don't need to release all our oils straight away. So me personally, I'm a 2 times a week washer max. If I can go 4 or 5 days, then I will. If not, you know, depending on what you're doing. If you're going somewhere, you want to have your hair fresh for the weekend or whatever, absolutely. But as a rule, like, I will not wash my hair more than twice a week. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, I can't do that. But absolutely, if you use this time to retrain your hair, you can. Now, treatments. We should all be using treatments at least once a week. And I just feel like, yet again, it's a time and a lifestyle thing that we don't all do that. So now's a great opportunity to, of an evening, wash your hair and then stick a treatment on, leave it on for an hour, leave it on overnight, and then wash it off in the morning, and just give your hair that extra bit of love. Now there's some great treatments out there. Yeah, we're lucky in the UK because we've still got delivery service even though we're having to stay indoors unless we're a key worker. So if you haven't got any treatments, get yourself some treatments or hair masks. I'd always recommend using a professional brand, but I also do recommend natural. So using coconut oil, castor oil, tea tree oil, they're all amazing ways to feed your hair and to make your hair feel good again. But I could actually do a video on treatments and how to apply. Yeah, so treatments and masks it's an ideal opportunity to be giving your hair some love. And while I'm talking about products, my third tip is going to be using professional shampoo and conditioner, but not just professional, the right shampoo and conditioner for you. Professional products are better quality products for your hair. Your hair is the most natural fabric you can get. The only way you can get it is to grow it. So let's look after it. So yeah, if you're spending good money on your hair, if you're paying to get it coloured, if you've got hair extensions, then use good quality products to look after your investment, because at the end of the day, when you're spending money on your hair, you're investing in your hair. So give it the good aftercare. So when it comes to products, shampoos, you know, if you've got blonde hair, use a purple shampoo. If you've there's some great ones on the market, but just be careful, because now we have got the likes of Finola and Milkshake, which are really popular purple shampoos, but they're also really strong in pigment. So, you know, just be careful. If you know your purple shampoo, use it, leave it on your hair for 10 minutes, wash it off. If you don't know it, leave it on for a minute, see how it goes, and then slowly build up the time, because you don't want to leave it on for 20 minutes, wash your hair off, and then go, oh my God, my hair's purple, because you're not going to be able to get it fixed. So yeah, use purple shampoos, absolutely, freshen up your blonde hair, it'll be great. Also, there are colour refreshing shampoos. So shampoos with reds in, with like brunette tones in, you know, there's lots of products on the market. So, you know, use them to keep your colour fresh. Even if, you know, you're not a person that normally uses those types of shampoos, now's a great time, because rather than, you know, damaging your hair by colouring it yourself, if you don't know what you're doing, then, you know, this enables you to refreshen your colour and make you just feel that bit better, because it's all about just tiding us over to when we can get back into salon. So also conditioners and shampoos, there's lots of different types. There's ones with oils in, there's repair, there's volumizing, there's colour protect. Make sure you're using the relevant shampoo and conditioner for you. So if your hair's not coloured, don't use colour protect. If you don't need to repair your hair, don't use repair shampoo and conditioner. You know, just look for what you need. If you don't know what shampoo you should be using, I'm sure contact your hairdresser. If any of my clients contact me, you know, I'll be more than willing to steer them in the right direction as to product wise what they should be using. Now I'm going to go back to one of my original points when I said about not washing your hair. Let's not dry our hair unless we have to. So just leaving it to dry. So wash it as you would normally, put on any products you would as normal for you, and then just let the air dry it. Just giving it that extra little bit of a break from heat can be really helpful. The same would go for not curling or straightening your hair unless you have to. Or, as I said before, if it's going to make you feel better, then by all means, absolutely do it. But let's not be going over it and over it and over it every day. I know with a lot of my clients, especially ones that are straighteners, around the front of their hair is always shorter, more damaged, more fragile. And that's because, you know, they may straighten their hair on the Monday, then on the Tuesday morning before work, they go, oh, I'm just going to quickly run over my hair with the straighteners. And then they go over the front, what they see. And so then the front bits of the hair are getting continuously damaged. So, you know, once you've used your straighteners or your tongs on your hair, leave it, let it be until you next wash your hair. Now, a good way for you to not be using heat on your hair would be to put your hair up. But I really do not recommend putting your hair in a messy bun and leaving it that way for 3 weeks, because that will weaken your hair. Having it, you know, pulled and stretched into the same position for a repeated amount of time will weaken your hair, because you're putting strain on the same parts of your hair continuously. Same goes for not having bands in your hair that are too tight. Even if you're just putting your hair up in a high ponytail, and if your band on it is really tight, that is also going to cause damage, because where you're stretching your hair and the pressure from the hairband is going to weaken that part of your hair. A lot of you may notice if you pull your hair up, you have flyaway bits that, you know, all from the bottom of the hairline, and that's ultimately where it comes from, is where we, you know, put our hair up and then the weaker bits of hair gradually snap off and then can't fit in the bun or in the band. So by all means, put your hair in a bun, but don't leave your hair in the bun for like days on end. You know, make sure we're taking our hair out, letting it hang, letting it feel loose, brushing it. Another good thing to do is braid your hair. This way it keeps it out your way, it makes it nice and tidy. I also know there's a lot of my clients that like 100% would not go out with a braid in their hair. They wouldn't want to be seen, but we're all indoors anyway. So this is an opportunity to experiment and maybe try some styles that we wouldn't normally feel comfortable with. But also by braiding your hair, it's a great way of doing heatless styling. So, you know, a lot of us know who braid our hair for when it's damp or when it's wet, and then we leave it to dry, take it out, and you've got a, you know, a lovely wavy effect. There's other ways that we can do this, through doing sock curls and from doing, you can get soft rollers like sleeping rollers, things like that. Other ways to style your hair but without using heat. They do take longer, of course, because you have to wait for your hair to dry. My last tip is to just be kind to your hair. Give it the extra TLC it deserves. Make sure we're brushing it, combing it, not leaving it to mat and get knots. You know, it is very easy when we're not getting ready to go anywhere to kind of forget about doing those things. And I know a lot of us colour clients are concerned about roots, and maybe tempted to go and use box dyes. And, you know, obviously it's ultimately your decision what you do with your hair. But if you're someone that normally pays to invest in your colour, by swapping over and using box dyes for the time being, although it may tide you over, it may set you back on where you are with your hair colour. And if anything does go wrong and it messes up your colour, there's no one to correct it. So I would really recommend just letting your hair grow out and just maintaining the health of your hair rather than worrying about, you know, the roots. There is ways you can cover up your roots. That's another way, another video I could do of ways to disguise any regrowth. Yeah, I hope that you find these tips useful. I really appreciate you if you stayed to the end. I've got loads of video ideas, but if you have any video requests, like, please comment. I am on my Instagram quite a lot, Crown Hair Co. It's Crown with K. So if you want to follow me over there, ask any questions and I'll be happy to help. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and staying indoors. Take care. Bye.